to the Arsenal grit. The Arsenal grit. I will explain. I've had this channel years, but I've never took it seriously. But I stopped YouTubing a while ago to concentrate on more important things, as in life. People passed away in my life, my father and other important people, and it was a tough few years, and it always will be when you lose loved ones. But life goes on, and Arsenal, top of the Premier League. At the start of September, Liverpool were 5 points clear of us. We are now 7 points clear of them, 5 weeks on. It's incredible. But we're here to talk about mainly the big six, but also the surprise packages as well. And I'll be doing this every week. My other channel is called Citizen Louis. It's like a package of channels I've got. I've got three, but the main one's Citizen Louis, which officially kicks off this weekend. I'm going to London, and I'll be doing all sorts. I am thinking about doing a stand-up comedian, comedian, stand-up comedy. I've been told I'm good, but it's having the confidence to do it, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's one thing saying it, it's nothing doing it. So I thought I might set up a channel with your guys' support and everyone's support. If any fans come on, you're welcome to come in and join me, as I don't expect to have many viewers. I haven't been on it for so long. But we will make videos, and we will. So let's have a look at the league table. Okay. So Arsenal top. 9 games played, 7 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. The draw was against possibly our title rivals in Man City, and our loss was against Liverpool, supposedly our title rival, who currently sit in 7th. Man City sit in 6th. We have 22 points. Manchester City have 6 points. 16 points, sorry. That's 4. 6. I didn't realise we were 6 clear of City. And, of course, 7 clear of Liverpool. So, healthy. And they play each other soon. But on that day, we have to go away to Sunderland, who are currently in 4th and doing really well with Granit Justice. Granit Xhaka leading the line. I think he's the captain there. And doing a fantastic job there. I will always get behind Granit. I don't advocate for smoking, but it is vaping, and I vape. So Thomas Frank has got Tottenham up to 3rd, and I've heard Tottenham fans moaning about this guy. Oh, you can't play Paulinho and Bentancur together. Why? Why can't you? You can play them together. You got Mohamed Kudus, a sought-after winger. Yeah? You have a side, Matthias Tell or whatever. I don't think he's up to scratch. But I didn't realise you bought Colin Malawani either. He can score goals. You've got Solanke to come back, Maddison to come back. Tottenham got a decent team. And they absolutely battered Everton last night. I watched that. Van de Ven, he's been taking tips off Gabriel, hasn't he? Very similar. But Tottenham are doing well. They're doing well, but whether they can sustain it or not, I doubt it. But for me, apart from Arsenal, Bournemouth have been the best team in the league, apart from Arsenal. So they've been the second best team. That's Semenya, man. Wow, they've just got told him down to a new contract. He would fit in perfectly at the Arsenal. I'm sure Arsenal are looking at him. What a player. And Areola has to take a big. I mean, what a job he's done. You know, he loses most of his team. You know, I think didn't Liverpool buy Kirkes off him. I think they done him a favour. He looks awful. Kirkes does not look good. Who agrees? Who agrees that Kirkes at Liverpool don't look good? You know, apparently Frimpong, it was says betting Trent Alexander-Arnold. How can you say that? That's blasphemy. You know, I think Liverpool, Mo Salah, he scored a banger, but Mo Salah has been terrible this season. I can't understand that, mate. Yeah. Liverpool need to sort their system out. It's as simple as that. I think it's a systematic problem. It's not a transition. And I think they got a bit greedy. And also, I think I haven't heard any of the pundits or big YouTube channels talking about this. But what about Arne Slot last season when he came in? He came into a very good team, right? That weren't expected to get ahead of Arsenal, maybe City, but not Arsenal, right? And they bought in Federico Chiesa for £13 million. I mean, what a great deal that is for a player of his calibre. After his ACL, he ain't quite the Chiesa I remember from Euro 21 when they beat us. You know, grease lightning, skill. Yeah, that boy had everything. Anyway, then the following season, 100 million, 125 million, 80 million, 60 million. How much have they spent? Was it 420 million? And I think because now results, first 5 games, it was all good, wasn't it? Right? All good because they'd won 5 out of 5 and their nearest opponent was us at the time. I think we had 10 points and they had 15. And it was looking like last season. But this time around, I thought to myself, we ain't got no injuries. Odegaard's a bit iffy here and there, but I love Arsenal and Saka. Good man. Good man. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? They're the best. That's why. Because who's Arsenal's best player? Put it down there. Who do you think is our best player? I mean, that goal Eberechi Eze scored yesterday against Palace. Wow. That is what you call world class. It's like a karate kick. Like a Mr. Miyagi. It was beautiful. What a beautiful goal. I'm so glad we signed him. I didn't quite realize how much we needed him, and he is a difference maker. Without Eze, we wouldn't have won that game yesterday. it would have probably ended 0-0. Um, so over the next couple of weeks, Arsenal's next game is Burnley away. Now, look, I don't take any game for granted. On paper, Burnley are in trouble. And I think we will beat Burnley. I really do. I don't really care what the score is as long as we beat them. But, I mean, we're not even conceding shots on goal, let alone goals. So, good luck to Burnley to even get a shot off, or let alone a goal. And once we score, it's almost game over because, you know, this Arsenal team is full of grit. That's why I call it the Arsenal grit. Don't ever forget, we're not called Arsenal, we're called the Arsenal. The Arsenal grit. I grew up with George Graham, and this team is a mixture of George Graham with a bit of Jose Mourinho in there as well. Yeah, it really does remind me of some of Mourinho's best teams that he had at Chelsea. They had the defence, they had the keeper like we have. They had strength and depth in their squad. They had a fantastic midfield and they had a great front line. So very similar, very similar. And Chelsea were accused, just like us, of we don't play good football, we're boring, we only score off set pieces. Chelsea used to have all that back then, but social media wasn't the way it is today. Are you drunk? No, mate. I am recovering from COVID, mate. Are you American? No. I'm English. Am I drunk? Dear me. Is it my eyes? Yeah. I slept. Oh, I've been terribly unwell. Terribly unwell. I don't take the COVID jab. I refuse. I would rather let my body defeat it, if you know what I mean. But I've lost all my smell. I can't smell anything. It's really weird. But the doctor said I had COVID. That was about 3 days ago, and this is the first day I felt like I can make a video. What's that? What's Yeah, I had to go to hospital because I couldn't breathe properly, and they kept me in overnight. My breathing settled, and I went home the following day. Yeah, things you don't tell people. I don't just go on the internet and say that. But I won't have people saying I'm drunk. But I don't blame you for saying that because of my eyes. Maybe I'm very tired. My sleep is up and down. I've been sweating all night. Been in and out of the shower. It's not been pleasant. It hasn't. But can we get away from that and start talking about football again, please? Yeah, thank you, Guy. Thank you, Bat. Cheers, mate. You know what? At the start of the season, I thought we could win the Premier League, but then once Isak came in to Liverpool, it was Liverpool, 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 Liverpool. That's all we heard. No one's got. It's a fight for second. Because Liverpool have got the league, and I just sat there and I thought that's rubbish, bollocks. I don't believe it. And I just thought, let's wait. Let's just wait. And yeah, they started. But when Isak came in, I think it's disrupted them a little bit. Because for me, Ekatike, he shocked me because I'd never seen him play before. What a player! He's a really good player. I'd take him at Arsenal, you know what I mean? Ekatike, he links up play well, he's clever, he's intelligent, and he's a good finisher. Um, Isak's Isak, isn't he? You know, he's a good finisher, but yeah, I don't think he's quite got the link up ability of Ekatike. So, um, it is what it is. But ever since Isak's come in, they plummeted, haven't they? I'm not saying it's Isak's fault. I just don't think Arnie Slot knows what to do. I really don't. I think he, he must be having his hands on his bald head, thinking, "Oh my God, what the hell am I going to do here?" Because if a certain player, say like Verts, ain't pulling his weight or not looking good, he needs to be dropped. But you can't drop him. He costs 100 million odd quid. You know, talk about the president. What one? Um, so I just think he needs to come up with a system that works, and players will have to put up with being benched and then coming it on. You know, um, but yeah, I think at this rate, if it carries on, Liverpool will struggle to get in the top four. You know, Manchester United are higher than them. And every Manchester United were a laughing stock a few weeks ago. But I said my two favourite wins of the season so far of watching football was the Atletico Madrid 4-0 demolition job of Diego Simeone. That was Arsenal at their blistering, devastating best. Yeah. Second one was was at Anfield when Harry Slabhead Maguire smashed in that header, mate. It was absolute poetry. It was beautiful. Oh, mate, I loved it. What a you can't beat football, can you? So we have Burnley, then we have Sunderland. When City play Liverpool, we have to play Sunderland away as well. So our next two Premier League games are at Burnley and they're at Sunderland. Arsenal are expected obviously to win both, but I definitely think we'll beat Burnley. Stop vaping. Okay, for you, sir, I will. Um, but unless Sunderland fall away in the next game, get hammered or something, it's going to be a tough game there. You know, they've been beating some good teams. But, you know, the thing is, right, some of you guys may have never seen Arsenal win the league. I have. And it doesn't matter what team is in what form, you go there and you beat them. So I fully expect Arsenal to beat Burnley and Sunderland. and then I think there's an international break. So especially with City and Liverpool playing, a victory against Sunderland is so important because that really piles the pressure on, and it basically says to Liverpool, to City and Liverpool, shit, this can't end a draw. One of us is going to have to win this game. They're both going to just go for it. And that is going to be a hell of a match. Because if it ends in a draw and we win, beat Burnley and Sunderland, it could be over. Literally. All Arsenal have to do is stay consistent. Like they say, to win the Premier League, you can't really lose more than 4 to 5 games max. Liverpool have lost 4 already. I think City have lost 3. We've lost 1. So, we got credit in the bank there, which I don't really like to think of it like that, but we have. We just need to keep playing well, keep rotating the squad. And I heard a pundit saying the other day, Arsenal need to sacrifice the Carabao Cup. I thought, why? Well, for the Champions League. I thought, no. No, 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 no. With a depleted squad last season, we almost got to the final. Newcastle beat us. They deserved it. They beat us in both legs. But the thing is, right, a lot of the fan base are just screaming for trophies. I've got a good feeling the first one will come against whoever we face in the final of the Carabao Cup. I think we got a great chance of winning the Carabao Cup. So that'd be trophy number 1. FA Cup obviously doesn't start till January 3rd or 4th, whenever the draw's made. You've got. Hopefully we get a home draw against lower opposition. Or make it a bit fun. Yeah, a small underdog minnow Arsenal comes to town. That suits me as well because I love the FA Cup. It is a wonderful competition. Don't let anyone tell you anything else. So okay. Premier League, like I said, we're the favourites. We've talked about that. Champions League, wow, we've started well, haven't we? Nobody beats Diego Simeone's. Sorry, mate, I'm having a vape. Nobody beats Diego Simeone's team 4-0 like that and embarrasses them. No one. But Arsenal did. And there was a moment in the second half, I think we were 4-0 up, and the camera went at Simeone, and he just didn't know what to do. Like, he was lost completely. I've never seen Simeone like it. It was crazy, but enjoyable at the same time. It really was. Anyway, the Arsenal Grit live little podcast is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed my little roundup. Of course, Chelsea won. They beat Nottingham Forest 3-0, Tottenham 1, Everton 3-0, Manchester United won again. Well done to them. Manchester City lost, Liverpool lost, and of course, the Arsenal showed their grit in a very tough game against a very good Oliver Glasner team to win 1-0 by the man that we bought from Everett Eze with a scissor kick. Paolo Di Canio-esque. It was just a fabulous goal. That will go down as one of the goals of the season. Whether it is or not, I don't know. But it should be in the top 10. Anyway, I am going to be... Oh, I have to rest because of my COVID. I didn't have a voice 2 days ago. It was completely shot. But anyway, peace, love. Catch you later, guys.